皆様ごきげんよう。メイド水木の夜なら配信へようこそいらっしゃいました。Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Mizuki Meido stream. Today is day 8 of playing 夏の彼方。本日ですね、夏の彼方と8回目となっております。もう8回目。基本的に1回2時間ずつプレイしてるのでね、もうすでに14時間プレイしたことになりますね。I usually try to play 2 hours each time I play this game, so that makes it 14 hours total already. It's been a journey for sure. 結構いろんな冒険してきた気がしております。Time Tutorial さん、good evening. こんばんは。ようこそ。Thank you so much for joining. I wasn't sure if people would join because I know that I already streamed today and I didn't announce this earlier, and so I kind of do feel bad for those who didn't know that this was happening. いや、なんかちょっと本日ね、コラボ配信があったので、こちらの告知をちゃんとできてなくてね。まあ、なのでちょっと、ごめんなさい。知らなかったって方ごめんなさい。Well, I hope people will join more, but as long as you're here, I'm happy. まあね、まあ、ちょっともしかしたらこの後人来てくださるかもしれないですけれども、まあでも、こうやってね、来てくださる方がいるってのはありがたいことです。Okay, sorry. Let me adjust my sound a bit. ちょっとだけ、音量を調節しますね。Let me know how the background music sounds, like the sound of the game kind of sounds to you. ちょっとね、BGM、ゲーム音がね、どれくらいの大きさか、いい感じかそうじゃないかとか、また教えてください。Okay, I guess we can start. でも始めようかなと思います。早速ね、始める。We're still trying to figure out why the grandmother has made this world. まだね、こちらのゲームに出てくる主人公の方のおばあ様がなんでこの、世界を作ろうとしたのかね、まだわからないみたいな状態でした。ルトウィックさん、こんばんは。Thank you so much again for joining. I know you were there in the earlier stream, and so again, thank you so much. もうね、すでに来てくださってるのは知っておりましたので、ありがとうございます。Okay. キーピック。Well, I think we're good to go. いきますか。そう、キャラクター、エピソードがね、終わりましたね。Oh, episode 10. I thought that the last one was episode 10. 最後のがエピソード10だと思った。待ってたら違ったみたい。よし。いきますか。Well, moving on to episode 10 now. 寂しさがいつから始まったのとか、感染者の体に何が起きてるのかとか、調べるって言っても何したらいいのか思いつかないよ。I don't really know what to do when you say things like when those loneliness has started, what's going on with those affected by the virus. I don't really know what to say when we are supposed to look for clues. ネットがあったら何でも調べられたんだけどな。If we had the internet, we would have been able to look for so many different things. いつかちゃんだ。プルガさんごきげんよう、ようこそ。前回の続きからね、やっております。いつかちゃんは、もうすでにね、結構前から感染といいますか、体の変容が始まっていて、 この主人公のおばあ様の声をずっと受信していたっていう女の子なんですね。For those of you who don't know who this is Itsuka, the blonde girl, and she has been receiving the main character's grandmother's voice without really knowing who it was. And she's kind of like the one who realized a lot of things. いつかちゃんね、いろんな謎をね、一人で解明しててな、ちょっとすごい子なんですよ。ループさん、good evening. Welcome again. Thank you so much for being here. 本来、コンピューターネットワークはそういうことのために作られたはずなんだけど、originally the computer network was invented for that specific purpose. 情報を伝達する。巨大な図書館のような情報の保管庫を作る。それを図書館に行かなくても見れるようにする。It was a way to spread information. As if it's a ginormous library, it was a way for people to store information in it, and so that people could have access to it without actually going to a library. アイロン G さん、アジュカさん、こんばんは。そういうところから始まったはずなんだ。It was supposed to have started from there. 私たちは何かを調べるのにネットを使うことももちろんあるけど、For us, we definitely do have moments when we use the internet in order to look things up, but 誰かと話したり、チャットするのに使ってることの方が多かったな。But there was definitely more times when we would use it in order to talk to people or chat with people. きっとスマホの向こうのあなたの世界ではネットワークは最初の目的の通りに使われてるんだろうね。I bet for you beyond the smartphone, in your world, I'm pretty sure network is being used in the original way that was invented for. I guess our world is like both of them. 私どもの世界だよね。両方ですよね。人とつながるためにも情報のためにも使われてる感じがする。私たちはおかしいくらいの寂しさを持っていて、そしてこの世界ではパンデミックが起きている。We have this immense amount of loneliness, and in this world there's a pandemic going on. ほとんどの人が死んじゃったり意識を失ったりしちゃうけど、私やナツノは most of them die or lose their consciousness, but we, you and I, Natsuno and I, 体がおかしくなって外の世界とつながっている。For us, what the change was that our bodies have changed and became weird and started to connect to the outside world. だからこの二つは寂しさとパンデミックは同じものなんだと思う。So these two things, loneliness and the pandemic, I have a feeling that they're the same thing. 寂しくて寂しくて、その寂しさが人の体をおかしくさせてるってこと？ You mean we're so lonely to the point that that loneliness is literally changing our bodies? ちょっと違う。Not exactly. パンデミックみたいに分かりやすい変化じゃないけど、It is not as big of a difference or change as the pandemic, but 寂しさをこんなに強く感じていることも体が変容しているせいなんだと思う。I feel like it might be because of this change that we are starting to feel a lot more lonely. その変容がさらに進んで、私たちが感染者って呼んでる状態になる。When that change gets too dramatic, it becomes this thing that we call them as those who are affected, or I call them zombies, so zombies. 感染って言葉を使うなら、人々はその寂しさを感じている時点で、とっくの昔から感染してたんだ。If we are to use the term get affected, the fact that we have been, or people have been starting to feel this kind of loneliness, proves that everyone has been affected already from a long time ago. きっと今までも probably even until to this day そうだって分からなかっただけで体が変容してしまった人は世の中にいただろう。 I'm pretty sure there were those who didn't realize it but has changed in our world. 数が少なすぎて私たちには理解できなかっただけで I'm pretty sure it was just so few in numbers we just couldn't understand them. But だけどさ、半年前、寂しさが何かのちょっと漢字が読めないcan't read this 漢字、積地かな積地を超えて感染者が爆発的に増え始めた。But half a year ago, that loneliness has exceeded a certain limit, and those who are affected or zombies started to grow more in numbers dramatically. それがこのパンデミックの正体なんだと思う。And I believe that is the reality of this pandemic. この世界でこんなことが起きてるのは、この寂しさを私たちが持っているのは、これは the fact that this is happening in our world, the fact that we have these loneliness is this might be あなたの祖母に会いたい、その寂しさなのかもしれない。It might be that we are trying, we're wanting, we're longing to see or meet your grandmother. 私たちはあなたの祖母に作られて、それはあなたの祖母が誰かと出会うためで、We were made, created by your grandmother, and that was because your grandmother wanted to meet somebody or see somebody, and だから私たちの方は何とかしてあなたの祖母に出会おうとしていて、And so we somehow are all trying to meet or see your grandmother, and それで私たちの体は変容している。And that is the cause of our bodies changing. 私や夏野は外の世界とつながっている。That is the reason why Natsuno and I were able to connect to the outside world. 多分それで、and maybe because of that. 何？ What? Shh. Quiet. 今そこで。Just now, over there. 何か動いた。Something moved. 私見てくる。I'll go check. Maybe a zombie? Zombie? 運命って、そういうのってあったりするのかな Fate. I wonder if things like fate actually exists. ただの偶然が偶然じゃないっていうか、coincidences not being coincidences, or 何か意味があっていろんな出来事が起きてるとか、or maybe that everything is happening for a certain purpose. そういうのあんまり信じたことなかったけど、I have never believed in such things, but もしかしたらあるのかな But maybe they do exist. あるんじゃない運命。I don't know how どんな声で読んだらいいのあるんじゃない運命。Probably there is something such as fate. あると思う You think so? 私は感じてるよ。I feel it. あ、あかねさんだIt's あかね。あかねさん。夏野ちゃんとの運命。I'm feeling it. My fate with 夏野ちゃん。She's alive! よかった、生きてたんですね。私は、なんか、あかねさんの顔見たら全部どうでもよくなっちゃった。I think I don't really care much anymore after seeing your face, あかねさん。Gosh, I really was thinking of the worst. いや、ほんと最悪の最悪のね、結果を想像しちゃってましたよ。あ、ラーメンキャットさん、Good morning. We just encountered with Akane-san. We haven't seen her for like, whatever days. It has been so long. まあ、運命信じてるとか言ったけど、I mean, I did say that I believe in things like fate, but 実際そんなものあるわけなくてさ、well, in reality, there's no such thing, you know, and 本当のとこはただの偶然だよね。Pretty sure it's just coincidences after all. 昨日、たまたま夏野ちゃんの車が走っていくのを見かけたんだ。I randomly spotted your car driving past yesterday. 叫んだんだけど気づいてくれなくて I shouted but you didn't realize you recognized me and 昨日と今日歩き続けて I walked and walked all yesterday and today and 今やっと追いついたってわけ and I'm finally here. あ、マリオさん good evening. We kinda just started but basically we are reuniting with Akane-san. ああ、ごめん気づかなくて。Oh, sorry that I didn't realize. まあいいよ別に。No worries, it's fine. しょうがないし、it can't be helped. それより、by the way, or anyways, あそこでじっとこっち見てるあの子。That kid who is staring at us from over there. 知り合い Do you know that person? うん。Yes. まあ、kind of. そんな感じ。Something like that. へえ。何 ?What? もしかしてあかねさんも知ってるの ?Do you know her too? いつかのこと about いつかいや、no. I think she knows. 知ってる雰囲気すごいんですけど。やばい。どうしよう。I don't know what to do. え、超可愛いじゃん。She's so cute. 通常運転で終わった。I thought it was something else that she was gonna say. いやー、なんかちょっと見ない間にまたすごい話になってるね。Wow, things has really escalated since I haven't seen you since I've seen you last. お姉さんびっくり。お姉さん so surprised. ああ。え What? 何 What is it? あかねさんってほんとすごいって今初めて尊敬したかも。I might have felt some sort of respect towards you for the first time. ははは。尊敬したまえ respect me as much as you want. ほんと。こんな話聞いてよくそんな感じでいられるよね。Really though, after hearing all of that, I don't know how you just react that way and are just like that. 初めて会った時私のことバカって言ったけど、あかねさんも変わんないよ。Remember the first time we met you called me baka and silly, but I don't think you're that different from it. ははは。まあ、そんな、この世界がコンピューターの中にありますとか、どうして作られたの調べてますとか、I mean, the fact that this world is existing inside a computer and things like you're trying to figure out why it was made. And そんなこと言われても正直信じらんないよね。I mean, to be fair, it's not that I am fully believing in all of this. そっか。I see. まあでも、but 人の体が内側からおかしくなれとか、夏野ちゃんのスマホの向こうの世界とか、そういうのを考えると、コンピューターの中の仮想世界でしたってオチの方が納得できる気もするけどね。But, I mean, the fact that people's bodies are changing from the inside, thinking about the world that exists beyond Natsuno-chan's phone, thinking about all of that, I feel like it does make a little bit more sense when we come to the conclusion that this was all a virtual reality or a virtual world. かねさんすごいですね。あかねさん kind of like crazy. How can she just like comprehend all of that in one go? あかねさんってさ、私のことは夏野ちゃんって呼ぶのに。You know, あかねさん you call me 夏野ちゃん but いつかのことはいつかさんって呼ぶよね。But you call いつか as いつかさん。あー。まあ、そりゃね。I mean, you know. そりゃ何 What do you mean? 何って。だって、I mean, because いつかさん。私より年上だし。She is older than me, you know? How does she know? マジ Really? I thought Itsuka was like 15 or something. もう15歳じゃないですか、こんな。I thought that she was like 15 years old or something. 別に年とかいいでしょ、そんなの。I mean, age? It doesn't matter. こんな状況で気にしても何にもなんないし。If it doesn't really change anything even when you think about those stuff in these situations. ははは。まあ、こんな美少女だもんね。I mean, you look like a beautiful young girl, so 私も年聞いたときびっくりしちゃった。It surprised me a lot when I heard your real age. 年上だったら年上だったで、それもまた萌えポイントだけど。The fact that you're older than me, that's another, moe point, as in attractiveness point. 中学生くらいだと思ってた。Thought you were in junior high school. Me too. I thought she was in junior high school. 私も中学生くらいだと思ってましたよ。見た目はほんとそんな感じだよね。I mean, the looks, yes, it's definitely like that. 羨ましいくらい。Almost envious. でも中学生で中身がこれだったらまあまあいたしいやつだけど、I mean, if she thought like this in junior high school, you know, it might sound a little bit like, ouch, but 本人目の前にしてそういうこと言う Would you really talk about those stuff in front of me? 否定できないけれども。I mean, I can't deny that, but いや、いいんだよ、そんなのはどうでも。I mean, those kind of stuff doesn't matter. 前言った通り、just like I explained. 私はこの世界が作られた理由を知りたくて。I am here to understand the meaning behind the reason why this world was created and この寂しさのこととか、パンデミックについて、about this loneliness and the pandemic. あ、そうそう。You're right, that's right. その話、about that. その話なら私ちょっと力になれるかも。That I might be able to be of your help. どういうこと ?What do you mean? 集めたものを全部持ち運べたわけじゃないけど、doesn't mean that I was able to gather everything or bring everything that I have gathered, but ほら、see? これって、this is yep. これ全部、this is all 感染者の体から出てきたもの。This is all something that came from the inside of the zombies. What? Not a TM-san and Blue Star-san, good evening. No worries about lurking. Thank you for being here. 今度はまたいっぱい集めたね。I mean, you have definitely looked up a lot, haven't you? まあね。Yup. そのために夏野ちゃんと別れて一人旅してたようなもんだし。That is technically why I was, that I separated with you, 夏野ちゃん, and I've been traveling all by myself. 見つけたもの片っ端から集めてきたのさ。I have gathered everything that I could find. しかもこれ全部じゃなくて、and this is not it. 持ち運べないようなのとか、手に余るものはいろんなところの倉庫とか拝借して置いてきた。The things that were too big for me to carry around, I hijacked a lot of storage units and just left it there. 場所は全部覚えてるから必要ならそれも見に行ける。I remember all of the places, so if you wanted to go, we can go look at them too. そんなことしてたんだ。That's what you were doing. あはは。びっくりした？ You surprised? びっくりはしないけど、I mean, not surprised, but すごいなって思った。I thought it's so cool. なんていうか、信念っていうか、It's almost like it's your belief. はは。別に感心されるようなことじゃないよ。It's not something that you can just simply be awed by. 私は私がやりたいことやってるだけ。I'm just doing what I want to do. それでさ、私自身全く信じてなかったし。And I wasn't believing anything myself. But見つけたものが少なすぎて偏ってるとか、そういうものが目につきやすいからよく見つかるだけなんだって思ってたけど、I thought that maybe the things that I find were just a little niche or a group of the things out of under a bigger umbrella, and I thought that maybe there were those stuff that was easier to spot in the human eye, but でもいつかさんの推測を聞いて本当にそうなのかもしれないって。But hearing the hypothesis of いつかさん、I'm starting to think that that might be it. 今は考えてる。何のこと？ What do you mean? いつかさんが言ってること正しいと思う。I think what you are saying, いつかさん is right. 感染者が誰かに見つけてもらおうとしてる。The zombies, they are trying to be found by somebody. あるいは誰かを見つけようとしてるんだって話。Or maybe that they're trying to find somebody. 感染者から出てくるものに変な偏りがあるなってここのところ思ってたんだ。I've been thinking that there's 偏り。There's a bias. Things that I find in zombies are a little bit biased. Or a little bit on a certain group of things. 夏野ちゃんと前に見たアンテナとかラジオとか like the antennas and the radio that I found with 夏野ちゃん or 似たような通信機器とか or similar communicating devices 花とか星とか or flowers and 星って何？ Flowers and spores, like plant spores. Mr. Yao-san, hello, thank you for joining. We just reunited with Akane-san and we were talking about how the zombies might have become zombies because people in this world are maybe all trying to be found by somebody, which is the creator of this virtual world. 体中に文字みたいなあざができてるみたいなのも見た。I also saw those who looked like they had letters like bruises on their bodies. もちろん全部の例がそういう風に説明できるわけじゃないけど、Of course it doesn't mean that I can explain all of them, all of the things that I found, but 私が見てきた感染者は確かに誰かとコミュニケーションを取ろうとしているように思える。But it feels like all the zombies that I found were all trying to communicate with somebody. ただ言葉で話すだけじゃ届かない誰かに。Somebody that would be impossible to communicate just with just by talking to them in words. 語りかけようとしてるんだと思う。I think that they're trying to talk. それに、最近分かったんだ。 I found this out pretty recently. 感染者は私たちを襲おうとしてるんじゃない。Those zombies, they're not trying to attack us. 感染者は多分、those zombies are probably 私たちに話しかけようとしてるだけなんだ。They're probably just trying to talk to us. 話しかけようとしてるだけ Just trying to talk to us. 感染した人たちは人を見かけると近寄ってくるし、those who are affected, they come closer to us when they see people, and ほっといたら私たちの身が危ないのは確か。It cannot be denied that we will be in danger if we just let them coming our way. でも、but それは命を奪ったり、人を食べたりするために襲ってるんじゃない。But they're not trying to come to us to try to take away our lives or trying to eat us. 彼らはコミュニケーションを取ろうとしてるだけ。They're just trying to communicate with us. 話をしようとしてるだけなんだ。They're just trying to talk to us. それが私たちから見たら襲いかかってくるように見えるだけで、From our standpoint, it just looks like they're trying to attack us, but まあ考えてみればさ、I mean, when you think about it, もしこれがパニック映画のゾンビみたいな人を襲って食べちゃうようなやつだったら、私とか夏野ちゃんみたいな普通の女の人が簡単に撃退できるわけないよね。If they were zombies like we see in horror movies and horror films, and those who would just attack and eat human beings, there's no way that females, women like us, you and I, Natsuno-chan and I can just simply, easily defeat them, you know? だからって、正気を失って加減がわからなくなった動物みたいなものだから。I mean, they are still like animals who has lost their consciousness, and they now don't know how to control their powers, so 向こうが話しただけで私たちにとってはそうじゃないわけで、maybe they are trying to talk to us, but for us it just doesn't feel that way, and 今まで通り動かなくなるまで殴るしかないんだけどね。So we can't really change the fact that we have to just hit them until they stop moving. でも、だから、感染者たちも、寂しくて誰かを求めてるだけなんだと思う。But, so, those affected, I think they're just longing for somebody because they're so lonely themselves. なんか、でもこれでゾンビを襲うことっていうかね、に対して、変な罪悪感みたいなの持ったら持ったで生き延びれなくなるわけでしょ？ But then, if we start feeling bad for them, it means that we are going to be attacked and there might be some bad things that can happen, so... Okay. We have to go look for something. ということで、崩れかけの物置を探索する必要があるそうです。So we'll have to go... we have to go look for a storage unit that is about to collapse. I don't know where I should start. どうしよう。ここかな？ Maybe I'll start from here. 煙突のある小屋、a little cabin, a cottage with a chimney. よし、物置。ここね、ちょっとパパッと行きます。I'm just gonna go through this place really, really fast. ちょっとパパッと行きますね。はいはい。はいはい。細いと、イェーイ。暗いやな。There's a dark hole. I think that's not gonna sound good. Okay, ショットガンの弾をwe got a shotgun bullet. はい。another zombie. 外の扉、let's head out. よいしょ。ないなぁ。 haven't found anything yet. Maybe 地下鉄の駅 we can maybe go to the underground station, a subway station. よし、行きましょう。It's getting hungry already. もうお腹空いてきたんですって。あれねえ、そこにいるの、what? え What? Wait, what? I thought this was just one of those episodes. I mean, just, anyways. あれねえ、あそこにいるのおばあちゃんだ。Hey, see over there? There's a grandma. 黒いフードかぶってる。She has a black hood on. あんなところで一人で何してるんだろう。羅生門かな。I wonder what she's doing over there alone. 大丈夫かな？ I wonder if she's okay. ちょっと声かけてみる。I'm gonna go talk to her. I don't think I've ever seen a grandma. なんかよくわかんないんだけどさ。I don't understand it really, but あのおばあちゃん、that grandma. ショットガンと私のキーピック交換してくれるらしいけどどうしようか。She said that she will trade my shotgun. She will trade my key pick with a shotgun, but what should we do? え待って。That was not expected. Grandma is willing to give up a shotgun for a key pick? おばあちゃん、ショットガン持ってんのにキーピックと交換したいの？交換するやめとく。Wait, let's see. でもハンドガンあるんですよね。I mean, we have two handguns. And we only have one key pick, so. ちょっと、ハンドガン2丁あるんで、ごめんなさい、sorry. やめとく。Why does she want a key pick? なんでキーピック欲しいの？おばあちゃん一人で歩いてっちゃった。おばあちゃん left alone. なんだったんだろう？ I wonder what it was.What the heck? That is so weird. 何だったんだろう怖っ。Surely you can use a shotgun to pick locks. Yeah, I guess. よし、OK. I forgot about this place. I forgot that there's a lot of zombies in this area. ここすごいたくさんゾンビがいるの忘れてましたね。OK. I believe I still had this. Yes, 焼きおにぎりありましたね。I'm gonna eat grilled おにぎり。grilled rice balls. OK. あら、8分目。ちょっと戸棚見てみましょう。I want to get through this place really fast. And I want to get to the place that we're supposed to go. あった !Finally! We have to survive this place in order to continue on with the episode. これをね、探索生き延びてできたら次のストーリーに行きます。よいしょ。頑張りましょう。Let's She said that there seems to be a lot of like something inside. なんかいるっぽいってか。うわーやばいI don't know. Oh shoot, that's not okay. ちょっと包帯。Wait, really quick.We found extra shoulder bags. ショルダーバッグを見つけました。よし、包帯。I'm just going to make sure that she holds a different handgun. よし。びっくりした。I know she's hungry, but ちょっと適当に見てみましょうね。びっくりした。バンティビーさん、Hiya! How's it going today? We have reunited with Akane-san. That's definitely something that has happened. 何もしません。細い廊下。There's a thin hallway. 細い廊下です。I don't know what to look at really. 木材ですね。We found some wood. So we need to survive this place in order to continue on with the story. アタッシュケース。数字、oh shit, what was it? 数字の書かれたメモ。1586。There's a little... Oh wait, what was it? There's a little bag with dials, like numbers on it. 1586. Let's try the numbers that we have. 1586. Oh, okay. We got it. Shotgun. We'll see. Good thing we didn't trade the shotgun with keep it with the shotgun. ショットガンありました。探索。We're gonna look in. There's a plastic container. プラスチックコンテナね。木材。Okay, she's really hungry, so I think it's about time we leave. よいしょ。Huh? No! The door that leads outside is broken. どうしよう。Oh snap! She doesn't have any more. 待って。She doesn't have any more food to eat. Snap! どうしよう。帰る。あ、よかった、帰れた。Good. We were able to leave. It says that if we left the place hungry, it doesn't count. 空腹で帰った場合はカウントされないらしいです。What? Well, I guess we'll have to try again. また行かなきゃいけないみたい。Oh well, 串焼き肉ね、夏野ちゃん。She also lost some stuff. Handgun, shotgun. I'm just gonna not hold a shotgun anymore so we'll have more space. Okay, we have to go again. もう一回行くしかない。ですね。でも、we started off here, so ちょっと地下鉄の駅から行った方が早いみたいなんで。Okay, we'll just go through them really fast. 行きましょう。We're gonna start off with the train station and hope that it will be easier. Rifle bullet, コンコース。はい、外につながる道。Let's head outside. Why? It doesn't show. I think we have to go to 2 different places in order to get to the third. 2箇所行かなきゃ次のに行けないってことかな。We're going to the beach real quick. Oh well. はい。人の痕跡のある浜でして、発電機、there's a generator just flying around. 外につながる道 Yes! There's a road outside. 崩れかけの物置 Yes, finally we can go. I'm almost done with the blanket that I'm crocheting for my friends. 2-year-old, that's so cute! That's so cute. I respect those who can do things like crocheting. Whoosh. Okay, we're here. That's... Ooh, ow! Okay. Hey, shoulder bag, another shoulder bag. How many shoulder bags do we have? どうしましょう。アタッシュケース。There's another case. 何もない。収納バッグ。収納ですね。事務所。姿見。There's a big mirror. I think mirrors are always the scary stuff. お腹すいた。She's getting hungry. 食べていいよ。We brought meat on a skewer. So that's not too bad, right? 包帯見つけました。Okay. I'm getting worried because she's already getting hungry. もうね、お腹空いてきてるんですよ、夏野ちゃん。But we already know that the door that leads outside is... Never mind, it wasn't broken. よかった。壊れてなかった。We can go back. Yes! やったねえ、あかねさん。Hey, あかねさん。これなんだろう ?What do you think this is? なんだろうって。さあ、なんだろうね。What do you... I wonder. I don't know what it is. コンピューターに見えるけど、it does look like a computer, but... ちょっと見慣れない形してるね。It doesn't look like something that we're used to seeing. 大昔のやつかな。Maybe it's from the ancient times. さあ。なんせ、感染者の体の中から出てきたもんだから、I mean, this is something that came out of the zombie's body, so... 未来のコンピューターかもしれないよ。It might be a computer from the future. 未来 the future? この先何十年か何百年か後、技術が進歩した未来のコンピューターとか。You know, maybe in decades or centuries, computers like this might be a thing in the future. そんなこと、things like that, ありえないとも言えないか。I guess you can't just say that it's impossible anymore. もう何が起こってもお姉さん驚きません。Anything happens, I'm not surprised anymore. っていうか、これも感染者の中から出てきたんだ。I mean, this also came out of the zombies' bodies. 結構な大きさだけど、I mean, it's pretty big. まあ、お腹の中からずるっと。Well, I pulled out of his gutters. Gross. 未来か。The future. は。いつかねえ。Hey. あなたさ。スマホの向こうのあなた。Hey you. You beyond the smartphone. これ、何かわかったりする？ Do you have any idea what this is? ん？ Are you gonna be shown something? なんか見せられるんでしょうか？画面が揺れて何か形のあるものが映し出された。The screen moved and something that has a body was shown. 夏野がスマホを構えてカメラでそれを見せてくれた。夏野 held the smartphone for me and showed me through the camera. 見覚えがあった。I knew what it was. 見覚えというより、今まさに目にしているものそのものだった。It was more than something that I knew what it was. It was something that I was looking at it directly. 画面に映っているそれはコンピューターだった。The thing that I was shown on the screen was a computer. 今手元にある。祖母が残してくれたコンピューターと売り二つだった。A computer that was identical to the computer that my grandma has left me. 夏野がコンピュータの電源ボタンを押した。夏野 pressed the battery, the start button of the computer. すると電源を供給されていないはずなのにコンピュータの画面に明かりが灯った。The light came on, even though there was it wasn't a cable that was connecting it to anything. そこに映ったものを見て、夏野は小さく声を上げた。夏野 made a little sound after seeing what was on the screen. 映像が合わせ鏡に映った像のようにどこまでも繰り返して見えた。The scene that was showing looked as if you were looking into a double mirror, a mirror that was facing each other. It kept on going forever and ever. それが何を意味しているのか、飲み込むまでに少し時間が必要だった。It took a while for us to understand me to understand what it meant. 夏野がスマホを動かせば映っている映像も動く。If Natsuno moved her phone, the video that was being shown on the screen moved too. スマホが空を映せばきっと画面には青空が映っただろう。If the phone shot the sky, the screen would most likely show the blue skies too. それでわかった。And that's how I learned. 夏野の世界のコンピューターは The computer in Natsuno's world is 外の世界にある。今ここにある。このコンピュータと全く同じ画面を映している。The computer is showing what is the computer is showing the screen of the computer that I have in front of me. The computer that exists in the outside world. So it's all connected now. しかも、私がこのコンピューターを操作すると、あなたのコンピューターも一緒に動く。And if I move this computer, if I use this computer, does it change or does your computer move as well? キーボードを打ったら、あなたの世界のコンピューターでも打ち込まれたことになってるんだよね。So if I type on the keyboard here, it also, it's all the computer that you have on the outside world. It also shows the keys that I have typed in. それって that means 二つの世界でコンピューターが同期してる？ The two computers are connected in two different worlds? いや、同期しているというよりも、同じコンピューターが二つの世界にある？ Is it more than just being connected, but does it mean that there's two computers that there's one computer that exists in two worlds, two different worlds? これも感染者が外の世界とつながろうとした結果なのかもね。This also might be the effect of what has happened when the zombies tried to connect to the outside world. 夏野ちゃんはスマホがあなたとつながるようになって、夏野ちゃん smartphone started to connect to you. いつかさんはあなたの声が聞こえるようになった。いつか started to be able to hear your voice. And 同じようにこの人は just like that, this person あなたの世界とつながるために in order to connect to you or your world あなたのコンピューターをそのまま私たちの世界にコピーしたみたいな This person decided to copy the computer that you have into our world これがあなたがいつも使ってるコンピューターなんだSo this is the computer that you use all the time. Starting to hurt my brain. ちょっと難解ですわ、これ。奇妙なことはたくさんあった。There's a lot of things that were weird. 確かに夏野がコンピューターを操作すれば、この世界にあるコンピューターも同じように動く。Just like she said, if Natsuno uses the computer in her world, the computer in my world moves and is affected too. でも違うところもあって。But there are also things that are different. 夏野の世界のコンピューターはそこら中に傷が入っていたり、キーボードが一部欠けていたりする。Natsuno's computer, or the computer that exists in her world, has a lot of scratches on it, and it looks like some of the keys are missing from the keyboard. この世界のコンピューターに目立った傷はないし、キーボードも揃っている。The computer in this world doesn't seem to have any scratches or any visible wounds or scratches, and all the keys are here on the keyboard. 同期しているのはあくまで中身だけで、機械としての外見は同じように動くわけではなさそうだった。It looked like it was only the inside that was being connected, and the outside exterior didn't mean that they would move the same together. この世界のコンピューターが彼女たちの世界にある。The computer in this world exists in her world. これもまたこの世界と彼女たちの世界との間をつないでいる。This, just like a lot of other things, is connecting the gap between this world and theirs. パンデミックは世界の内と外をつなぐために起こった。The pandemic happened in order to connect the inside and the outside of worlds. その仮説の通りだと思った。I thought that hypothesis was right. すべてが二つの世界をつなげるために起きている。Everything is happening in order to connect the two worlds. 祖母はきっと誰かを探し求めてこの世界を作った。My grandmother most likely made this world in order to look for somebody. 現実の世界にはいない誰かにどうしても会いたくて、that she wanted to see somebody, meet somebody that didn't exist in this real life. もしかしたら祖母はこの世界を作った時に何か仕掛けを施したのかもしれない。Maybe my grandmother, when she made this world, made a little trick. Made it with a little trick or hint. それが長い時間をかけて祖母が亡くなってしまってから芽吹いたということもあるかもしれない。Maybe the trick that she used has blossomed or flourished after a long period of time, even after my grandmother has passed on. そのせいで二つの世界がつながったのなら、祖母は仮想世界と現実世界をつなぐという大発見をしたことになる。And if because of that the two worlds connected, my grandmother it would mean that my grandmother had made this enormous finding, this discovery of being able to connect the two worlds, the virtual world and the real life. 何かはっきりとしたことがあるのかといえばそうではない。It doesn't mean that we have anything solid to talk about yet. 仮想世界だったからといって、このコンピューターでパンデミックを終わらせることができるわけでもない。Because it doesn't mean that we can end the pandemic through this computer even though this is a virtual world. 仮想世界は宇宙そのもので、後から好きに作り変えられたりしない。The virtual world is just like the universe. It's not possible to change things just out of your liking. でも次にやることははっきりしていた。But I knew what I was supposed to do next. 祖母の探し求めた人が誰なのか、どうしてその人に会いたかったのか調べよう。I should look for the person that my grandmother wanted to meet.And I should search the reason why she wanted to meet that person. 祖母の知人なら誰か知っている人がいるかもしれない。Those who knew my grandmother might know something. その先にきっと何かがあるだろう。I'm pretty sure there's something beyond that. 祖母はどうして世界を作ったのか、そこにたどり着いたとき、すべてがはっきりする。When we understand the reason why, then...When we understand the reason why my grandmother made this world, everything will come to an end. Everything will be understood. いつの間にかそんな物語を頭の中に思い描いていた。Without realizing, I started to imagine this whole story in my brain. エピソード10、エピソード10終わりです。Okay, that's definitely different. ちょっとやっぱ思ってたより違う感じですね。あ、ディオセフさん、hello! Classes ended pretty late. Oh wow, that sounds pretty late. Good job! お疲れ様です。We have found a lot of different things out.ちょっとお水飲みました。Sorry, I had a little bit of water. ですね。Where do I even start? We realized the reason why people were changing into zombies. なんで人間がゾンビになっていたのかわかりましたよ。It was because people were trying to connect to the outside world, and that's why there were like antennas and TVs and computers sticking out of the zombies. ということでね。So, drink plenty, very long dialogue. It was pretty long, wasn't it? But I want to continue on. ということで、ちょっと続きをね、読んでいこうと思います。 ねえ。Hey. そう、yes. 夏野も茜もいないよ。夏野 and 茜 are not here. ちょっとね。夏野のスマホ借りてきた。I borrowed 夏野 smartphone. 別になんもないよ。It's nothing. 何も企んだりしてない。I'm not trying to cause a problem or a scene. ちょっと、二人のいないところで話がしたくて。I just wanted to talk to you when two of them aren't here. 別に後悔してるとか、今からどうこうしたいとか、そういうことじゃないんだけど。It doesn't mean that I regret anything or I want to do something now, but もしかしたら夏野や茜と出会わない方が良かったのかもしれないとか Maybe 夏野 and 茜 Maybe not meeting them was better そんなことを最近思うんだ Sometimes think that way these days 夏野を探してここまで来たのは私だし It is me, it is I that was looking for Natsuno and has came to find her and 私が自分で選んだことなんだけど It is something that I have chosen myself but でも私と出会わなかったら If she didn't meet me 夏野は何も知らないままでNatsuno would not have come to the understanding or knowledge of anything and そうやって生きてた方が幸せだったかもしれない Maybe that life was a happier life for her この世界のみんなが何も知らないでただ生き続けていることをあの人もあなたの祖母も願ってたんじゃないかって You know, maybe your grandmother also wished for a world where people in this world didn't know anything and not knowing anything just continuing on with their lives そう思うんだ That is how I feel 私はさ今までずっと考えてきたんだ I have been thinking about things this whole time あの人の声が聞こえるようになって starting to be able to hear her voice 世の中で変なことが起き始めて Weird things started to happen in this world and 何もかもおかしくなって Everything started to go weird and そんな中でなんとか暮らしながら Living, trying to survive in this situation and ずっと考えてたんだ And I kept on thinking and wondering about your grandmother あなたの祖母のことこの世界のこと about this world and 私の住むこの世界が現実じゃないってこと the fact that the world that I live is not something that exists in real life そういうことをずっとゆっくり考えてきた I have been thinking about these things for a long time and I was able to take timeあなたの祖母の声からいろんなことを聞き取って想像して Imagining a lot of things after listening or picking up certain things from your grandmother's voice 少しずつ自分の中で分かることが増えていった And slowly I started to have more things that I understood inside me だから私は平気だったんだと思う And I think that's the reason why I was okay 最初この世界がコンピューターの中にあるかもしれないって気づいたとき The first time that I realized that this world might be existing inside of a computer そりゃ怖かったよ It was really scary for me ベッドから出られなくなった I wasn't able to leave my bed でも何日かして起き上がった But I woke up, I was up after a few days 私には考える時間も想像する余裕もあったから I had a lot of time to think about and imagine things. でも、but 夏野は今、いきなりいろんなことを言われて、多分、不安だと思う。I'm pretty sure Natsuno's worried after being told all of these things at once. けどそう、but yes. こんな風に申し訳ない気持ちでいるけど、I have this feeling of guilt, but でも同じくらいこうするしかなかったって思う。But at the same time, I have a feeling that this was the only way out of this. これでやっと全部わかるかもしれないから。Because this might be the only way that we get to the understanding of things. About your grandmother and about this world. あなたの祖母のことも、この世界のことも。どうしても私は知りたいんだ。I really want to know all of it. だから、そう。こんなこと言えたきりじゃないし。It's not a place for me to say things. And お願いできるような仲でもないけどさ。And I know we don't really have a relationship for me to ask you a favor, but あなたがもし、if you その気があるなら、夏野を支えてあげてほしい。If you have a single mind, if you have a single desire, I would like for you to support Natsuno. きっと不安だと思うから、I'm pretty sure she's worried. ほんと。どの口が言ってるんだって感じだけどね。I mean, I'm pretty sure you're like, who's the one saying it, you know?はい。九条さん、こんばんは。Good evening. And sorry, I know I was probably just doing ぐるぐる。ちょっと今ぐるぐるだったかもしれないんですけど、大丈夫ですか？ For those of you who don't know the storyline, we started talking to this world through a computer who didn't look or seem like she lived in the world that we exist in right now.Turns out that she most likely, she exists inside a computer in a virtual world. The idea of a virtual world is a little bit different in this game and how it is in real life, but it's more of like a multiverse, a space that exists inside computers. And we're starting to figure out that maybe the main character's grandmother was the one that made this world in order to try to meet somebody that she wanted to. So that's what's going on. ということでね、ちょっと荷物整理しますね。I'm just going to go through my bag. ショルダーバッグはしまおうかな。しまって、handgun, キーピック、handgun。ショルダーバッグしまう。鉄くずしまう。I don't think I have enough handgun bullets. ちょっとハンドガンの弾があった。夏野ちゃんに。Hoping that that is enough. これで十分だといいな。But we'll have to give it a try. では続きいけますか。Well, we'll continue on.Oh shoot, that was the handbag that I needed. ちょっと、ショルダーバッグね。必要なショルダーバッグだった。何？ What is it? 珍しいね。あなたの方から話そうって言ってくるの。It's really rare for you to start the conversation. まあでも、私もちょっと話したいことあったし。I mean, I did have some stuff I wanted to talk about too, so...いや、話したいことっていうか、it's not technically something I want to talk to you about, but 具体的に言いたいことがあるわけじゃないんだけど、it's not like I have something specific I want to tell you, but 最近ほんと、いろいろありすぎて、there's been so much that happened in the past few days, weeks. ちょっと疲れたっていうか、 has tired me a little bit. 自分でもどうしていいかわかんないっていうか、I honestly don't know what to do myself, and 大人がお酒飲みながらいろんな愚痴言ってる時ってこんな気持ちなのかな。I wonder how this is how it feels for adults to talk and rant about things with alcohol, drinking alcohol. わかりたくなかったな、こんなの。Never really wanted to understand these kind of feelings. この世界が現実じゃなくて、誰かが作ったコンピューターの中の世界だったとか。The fact that this world isn't real and it most likely exists inside a computer that was made by somebody, that this world itself was made by somebody, and パンデミックが外の現実の世界とつながるためだったとか。Like the pandemic happened because people wanted to connect to those outside. Where あなたのおばあさんが誰かを探してるのかもしれないとか。The fact that maybe your grandmother is trying to look for somebody. なんかもう頭がパンクしそう。I feel like my head is going to explode. いつかやあかねさんの言ってることがわからないってことはないよ。It doesn't mean that I don't understand what いつか and あかねさん saying. ちゃんとわかるように説明してくれてるし。They explain in a way that it's easy for me to understand too. 時々よくわからなくなることもあるけど、I mean, there are moments that I don't really understand, but でも、この世界がコンピューターの中にあって、あなたはその外にいる人で、そういうのが全然わかんないってことはない。It doesn't mean that I don't understand the fact that my world exists inside a computer and you exist outside this world. でもね、本当は、なんか、but really, 変だなって思うの。I feel weird. 違和感っていうか、this uneasy feeling where ただ変な感じがするってだけなんだけど、it's just that it feels weird, but この世界が仮想の世界で、それを作ったのがあなたのおばあさんで、そのおばあさんが誰かを探していて、二人を合わせるために世界が繋がって、The fact that this is a virtual, imagined world, and the fact that it was your grandmother that made this, and the fact that your grandmother was looking for somebody, and the two worlds connected in order to make the two meet. それで私とあなたが出会って話をして、and you and I met, we are talking, and なんか変だって思わない？ Don't you think it's a little bit odd? Wait. ちょっと待って。My phone. ちょっと待って。My camera froze. ちょっと待って。私のカメラが今フリーズしちゃった。It's the effect of the typhoon. It's not, but typhoon. よしよし。はい、sorry. ねえ、hey. だって、世の中ってそんな何かの物語みたいに都合よくできてるんだっけ？ I mean, how are worlds like this? I don't think worlds usually operate this way, as if this is a part of a big story. Wait, she has realized that we're the one playing the games. 待って、私どもが今ゲームプレイしてるってことバレちゃった？そんなわけないか。Can it be that she's trying to realize that there's a bigger picture? なんかもっと大きい何かがあるっての気づいちゃったり、そんな感じ？夏野と話す、そのコンピューターとは別の端末がちらりと光で何かを知らせた。 A device that is not the computer that I'm talking to Natsuno has lit up to tell me that there is something going on. 祖母の兄からのメッセージだった。It was a message from the brother of my grandmother. 数日前に連絡先を探し出してメッセージを送っておいた。I have sent a message a few days back after looking for his contact information. その返事だった。It was a response to that. 彼は祖母の兄だった。He was my grandmother's older brother. 二度彼の顔を見たことがあった。Twice I have run into him and saw his face. 一度目は祖母から紹介してもらったとき。Once was when my grandmother has introduced me to him, and 二度目は祖母の葬儀の場で。The second time was at the funeral of my grandmother's. あ、ラテン語ちゃんさんだ。こんばんは。生前の祖母は彼を兄だと紹介してくれた。My late grandmother back then introduced me that he was her older brother. 世にも珍しい血のつながった兄だと。It was not just a brother, but a brother that is so rare, that was connected to her in blood. 祖母の兄はだから祖母のことを幼い頃から知っていた。And because of that, my grandmother's older brother knew about my grandmother from a really young age. 二人は生まれついての兄弟で、生まれてから祖母が亡くなるまで交流があった。They were brothers and sisters from birth, and from the start of their life, they had contact with each other until the day that she has passed on. Also, the grandmother has an even older brother, yes. So for those of you who don't remember or who don't know, in this world that the main character lives in, the idea of family is so different from ours. こちらね、覚えてる方がいらっしゃるかわかんないんですけれども、このゲームの中のこのいわゆる主人公の世界って我々の世界とちょっと違うんですよ。家族のなんていうの概念が違って、in their world, there's no, like, people don't really stay as a family, as blood-related families, but they become families with those that they're close to. なんかこの世界では我々みたいに血のつながりで家族になるんじゃなくて、基本的に仲のいい人と家族になるみたいな感じなんですよね。なんか子供は社会に育てられて、でなんか年が近い人と近くなったらお兄ちゃんお姉ちゃん弟妹っていう書類を提出して、なんかもっと年のね離れた人とだったらなんか父親母親になってもらうとか、おじいちゃんおばあちゃんになってもらうとか。And so like from what I remember in this world, when you are close to a person who is closer in age, you send in paperwork and then you become brothers and sisters, and then when you become closer to somebody who's older in age, they either become their parents, like father, mother, or grandfather, grandmother. So this person that we're talking to, or like we're reading from, this person has 7 grandmothers, 2 deceased, 5 alive. なのでこのなんか主人公枠っぽい方ね、おばあ様が7人いるわけですよ。2人亡くなった方で5人ご存命のおばあ様がいらっしゃるんですよ。だからね、ちょっと我々とは価値観とかいろいろ違うみたいで。Okay. So that's why this is being described as a really rare case of brothers, of an older brother, because they were actually blood related. だからなんかちょっとレアケースって感じなんですよね。この祖母の兄っていう方は、実際おばあ様と血のつながりがあったお兄様なんで、あんまり見られるケースじゃないみたいです。Okay. その日の夕食の前に彼は英話で話をする時間を作ってくれた。Before dinner time that day, he has made time for us to video call each other. 最初、彼は思い出話を聞かせてくれた。Originally, he told me memories from with her, the memories that he had with her. しばらくの間、二人で思い出を語った。 For a little while, we talked about memories that we had. 今はもうここにいない人を偲ぶ時間だった。It was a time to miss a person that is not here anymore with us. これからどんな話をするにしても、亡き人の話をするにはそういう時間が必要だった。Whatever talk that we were going to have from now on, we needed time to talk about those that were deceased. それから彼はゆっくり話してくれた。And then, he slowly told me. 60年前の若い頃の祖母のこと。About my grandmother when she was young, from 60 years ago. 祖母が残したコンピューターのこと。About the computer that she has left behind. 祖母が作った世界のこと。About the world that she has made. 新しい画面だ。思えば、thinking about it. 気がつけたはずのことだってたくさんあった。There were a lot of things that I would have been able to understand and realize. たくさんありすぎて不思議なくらいだった。There were so many to the point that it was almost weird and interesting. 祖母の兄から話を聞いた。I listened to my grandmother's older brother. 祖母が残したコンピューターのこと。About the computer that my grandmother has left. その中で今も動き続けている世界のこと。About the world that is still evolving and moving inside it. 彼が話を終えるまでじっと黙って聞いていた。I quietly listened until he stopped talking. すべて聞き終えて、目の前が真っ暗になった。After hearing all of it, my world seemed like it turned all black. だからこれは、and so this is. 祖母が仮想世界を作ったのも、The reason why my grandmother made a virtual world. 1年前、遺品の中からそれを見つけてきたのも、The fact that I have found it from her remainings a year ago. 仮想世界の中で奇妙なパンデミックが起こったのも、The fact that there is a weird, interesting pandemic that happened inside this virtual world. And 内と外の世界がつながったのも、The fact that the inside and the outside world has connected. あの日、夏野と出会ったのも、The fact that I have met Natsuno that day. 何もかもすべて、They all were ただの、あ、びっくりした。What? Gosh, I thought that there would be no jump scares. こんなちょっとなんか驚かせる系があるとは思わなかったんですけど。Wait, what? Sorry, that was so scary. ちょっと待って、今の普通にめちゃくちゃ怖かったんですけど。Wait, what does that mean? びっくりしたー。びっくりしましたよね。It surprised you too, right? I was definitely surprised. 何？Okay, before we move on, I would like to go get some more water. ちょっとね、続きをやる前、ちょっと私、お水を取ってこようかなって思うんですけど。Wait, it looks like we're gonna find something really important after this. なんかすごい世紀の大発見があるみたいなんですけど、この後。Plenty of surprises, I see. Well, I guess. Well, I'll come back in like a minute. I'm just gonna rush to the fridge and I'll be back. So, stay here. I'll be back. ちょっとね、1分ほど席を外しますけれども、すぐ帰ってきますので。I'll see you again soon. Bye. 帰ってきました。I am back. いってらっしゃい。行ってきました。Water break. あ、ハッキーさん。Good evening. I don't know. Shall we continue? I don't know. I don't want to like. I hope it's not a bad ending in a way, or in any ways. ちょっとなんかバッドエンディングっぽいものじゃないといいなっていうのが正直な感想なんですけど。But yeah, like that's I don't know. I'm just really hoping that there's no like bad endings or anything to this. But shall we? いきますか皆様。I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna like make sure that Natsuno-chan has a shoulder bag with her. ちょっとNatsuno-chanショルダーバッグも持たせといたいよね。なんとなくね。Welcome back, thank you. はい、ただいま帰りました。では行きますか。Okay. Let's do this. あ、it's the blue sky. 青い空。さん、あかねさん。ねえ。どうしたのいきなり。What's going on all of a sudden? ねえ。大丈夫 ?Are you okay? ねえ。あかねさんそれって、誰すえあははバレちゃった。Well, I couldn't keep on hiding. Could I? その足、your leg. もう、感覚はほとんどないんだ。I have lost most of my feelings. ジンジンする痛みだけがあって、there's this dull pain that I feel. And ごめん。I'm sorry. ちょっと今は立てそうにないな。I don't think I can stand up at the moment. そんな、ずっと黙ってたの ?You kept it from us this whole time? そんな、左足から金属の管が入ってきて、それ、There's metal pipe coming out of your left leg and that is 感染してるんだよね。You are infected, aren't you? そうだろうね。It looks like it. 最近落ち着いてたんだけどな。It wasn't going that bad lately. いつからなの ?When did it start? 前に夏野ちゃんとバイバイした頃かな。Probably around the time that I said goodbye to you last time. その頃は痛みがひどくて、Back then it was so painful and 最近ちょっと平気になってたんだけど、I started to feel okay about it recently, but I think I'm back. Can you all hear me? ごめんなさい、ちょっと多分台風かな I'm kinda guessing it's because of the typhoon. I hope you're all okay with the typhoon. ちょっと皆様台風の影響がね、あんまないといいんですけど。Yup, okay, good, thank you. はいはい。 Okay, well, I mean, it's definitely something that we didn't want to know, though. I mean, ちょっとね、あんま今知りたくないことでしたけど。Well, I thought it was my connection. No, sorry, it was my connection. Welcome back, thank you. But, you know, I guess that was the reason why Akane-san left. It was because she was turning into something else, huh? なんでそんなこと Why? どうして言ってくれなかったの Why did you not tell me these things? だって、夏野ちゃん心配するでしょ I mean, you would get so worried, right? 夏野ちゃん。私のこと大好きだからさ。I mean, you love me so much. 心配するけど、I mean, I would get worried, but... ああ、結局バレちゃうし、I mean, you found it out either way. この前、夏野ちゃんと再会した頃は、まだ足首までだったんだ。The last time that I saw you, it was only to my ankles. それが最近すねまで侵食してきて、and that has moved on all the way to my shin, and 多分これからもどんどん I believe even from now あかねさんちょっとね Hey あかねさん気失っちゃったのかな Maybe she fainted ねえ死んじゃったんじゃないよね You're not dead, are you? ねえあかねさんGosh, no. 私、あかねさんめちゃくちゃ好きなのに。I really like あかねさんthough. あ、キャッツさんこんばんは。Hello. Sadly, we just learned that Akane-san was turning into something else as well. I don't know what to say. 続きいきましょう。どうしよう What should I do? 私、どうしたら What should I do? あかねさんが感染してて、あかねさん was infected and 足から鉄の管が生えてきて倒れちゃって There's metal pipes coming out, growing out of her legs and she collapsed and それでずっと前からで It was from a long time ago and どんどん足が金属に変わっちゃってて Her legs are turning into metal and 私、大丈夫 It's okay 寝てるだけだよ She's just asleep 左足のまだ侵されてない場所が腫れててThe part of her left leg that is not being affected yet is being swelling up and ちょっと熱が出てるけど and she has a fever but 多分今すぐに命の危険はない I don't think it's gonna affect her life anytime soon 今は寝てるだけだ She's just asleep right now でも but それって that means that 今は大丈夫かもしれないけどこれから means that she might be okay now but from now on これからどんどん足が金属になって足だけじゃなくてそしたら and that means that she's gonna keep on turning into her legs are gonna keep turning into metal and one day it's not just gonna be her legs and then これは細菌とかウイルスのせいじゃない。だからどれくらい意味があるかわからないけど。This is not anything like a disease or a virus, so I do not know how much this would have an effect, but 今のうちに切り落とした方がいいかもしれない。It might be better to amputate it while we can. まともな知識も医療器具もない。 No one here has any knowledge or even any medical tools. とても危険だと思う。I think it's extremely dangerous. でも、but このまま放置しておくのと切断してしまうのとどちらかしか選択肢がない。We only have two options, either to leave her as it is or to cut it off. このまま放っておけば、if we leave it like this, 他の感染者と同じように意識がなくなってしまうか。She might lose her consciousness just like every other zombies, or そうじゃなくても、even if not, これが足を全部飲み込んで内臓に達したら、if this continues onto her entire leg, and if this continues all on into her organs, and あるいはそれまでにショックで、or even by then maybe with a shock. そんなこと、that is かねさん。She must be feeling so hopeless. I mean, like we are here being hopeless, and so I'm pretty sure she's so devastated. 何でもなかったはずの足から、ある日いきなり金属が生えてくる。From a normal human leg. One day, all of a sudden, grows metal from it. どうやってそんなことが起きるのかわからない。Nobody knows the reason behind how this happens. でも、その異物はゆっくりと足をついばみ、人の体を変えていく。虫歯み、人の体を変えていく。But that something that should not exist on a human body slowly eats up one's legs and turns a human body into something else. あるいは人の体が自分から変わっていく or human bodies slowly starts to change on their own. そしてそれはやがて and one day that becomes 普通ではないことが起こっている something not normal is happening. どうしようもない現実が人々を犯しているAn unknown reality is changing people. 逃げることはできない。cannot be saved. You cannot run away. 立ち向かう方法だってない。There's not a single way to fight against it. ずっと前から今日まで。From a long time ago till today. 多分これからもずっと。And even from now, forever.いきなり突きつけられた思いだった。I felt like a knife was being pointed at me. ずっと前から知っていたはずだけれど。It should be something that I have known from a long time ago, but 今になってその恐ろしさがやっとわかった。Now, finally, I'm starting to realize the fear and the torture, not the torture, the fear and the fear that comes from it. その体が侵されていく human bodies starts to be eaten up. 理由はなく without any reason or purpose. どうしようもなく without anything that you can do about it. わけもわからないまま without you understanding how it's working. うなされながら眠る茜のそばで夏野は途方に暮れていた。Natsuno looked so hopeless next to Akane who was sleeping. 彼女もきっと同じ思いなのだとは分かる。I can tell that she's feeling the same feeling that I am feeling. パンデミックの起こった世界にいながら、でも目の前で知っている人の体が侵されているところを見るのは初めてで。Even though she lives in a world with a pandemic, this is the first time that she's seeing somebody that she knows being affected by it. 彼女は動揺していた。She was in shock. 不安定だった。She was unstable. て声をかけていいかわからないくらいに to the point that I had no idea what to say to her or how to talk to her. でも but それでも even then 伝えずにはいられなかった。I could not but tell her これを this 知ってしまったことを黙っていることができなかった。I could not keep it to myself, the thing that I have come to know myself. 最初に全てが分かったとき、自分はこれを彼女たちに伝えられるだろうかと思った。When I first understood this, when I first came to know this, I wondered and I thought to myself if I would be able to tell this to them. でも逆だった。But it was the opposite. 伝えずにはいられなかった。I could not refrain myself from telling them. こんなことに自分一人だけが気づいていると思うとどうにかなりそうだった。I felt like it was going to make me go crazy, knowing that I was the only one who understood this, or who knew this. 少しでも早く全部吐き出してしまいたかった。I wanted to blast it out there as fast as I possibly could. だからそう。What is it? んあ、懐かしい。Feelings of nostalgia. 彼は、祖母の兄はそう言った。My grandmother's older brother. That's what he said. 祖母のコンピューターのこと。About my grandmother's computer. その中で動いている仮想世界のこと。About the virtual world that is existing inside it. 話の中でそのことに触れて最初に返ってきたのがそれだった。That was the first thing that he mentioned when we started to talk about this. 懐かしい。Feeling nostalgic about it. 祖母の兄は知っていた。My grandmother's brother knew. 祖母が持っていたこのコンピューターのことも about the computer that my grandmother had and この中で動いている仮想世界のことも also about the virtual world that was existing inside it. 天木さんこんばんは。今ではうまく想像できないけれど I cannot imagine now, but 当時は仮想世界というのが世の中に広まり始めた頃で Back then, it was just the beginning of the idea of the virtual world. And その真新しさにいろんな人が自分のコンピューターの中で仮想世界を育んでいたらしい。And because of how new of an idea it was, it looked like and it seemed like a lot of people were creating this virtual world inside their computers. 仮想世界を作るための機器は高校生のバイト代でも買えてしまうくらいのものだった。The equipment that was used in order to make those virtual worlds were cheap enough that even a part-time job that a high school student had would be able to help people buy it. 多くの若者がインテリアのテラリウムを眺めるみたいにコンピューターの中に作り出した宇宙に思いを馳せていた。A lot of young people thought and imagined about the little space, the outer space that they created inside the computer as if they're looking at terrariums as an interior. 中を覗くことができない退屈さに一時の流行りで終わるけれど、廃れるまでは至るところで宇宙が動いていた。The trend ended after people started to realize how boring it was to not be able to look inside. But until the trend has ended, in many different places, there were little spaces that were being born and was being moved. 祖母もそういう人々の一人だった。My grandmother was one of the people. どんな世界なのか。中を見ることもできないのに何が楽しいんだろう。I wonder what was so interesting about not being able to look inside the world and still being obsessed over it. そう思いながら祖母の兄は妹がコンピューターをいじる様子を見ていたという。That is what my grandmother's older brother used to think when looking at his younger sister do things with her computer. その時のことは今でもよく覚えていると彼は微笑みながら語った。He smiled and talked about how he would remember a lot of things about that back in the days. The scenery of back in the days. だからそれは、and so, ただの興味で、it was just an interest. 真新しさで、it was something new. 意味も理由もなく、there's not a single meaning behind it. 先月のバイト代ぐらいの軽さで、it was as light as the salary that you get from a part-time job. 祖母は世界を作った。And that was the drive of her making the world. なんとなく思ってた。I kind of guessed that. そうなんじゃないかなって。that was the case. そうかもしれないって。Maybe that was how it happened. でもそうじゃなかったらいいなって思ってた。But I was hoping that that was not how it happened. そうだよね。I guess だって、I mean そんなわけないもんね。There's no way. 世の中は、私たちの生きてる世界は、this world, this society that I live in, we live in, こんなに理不尽で、it just doesn't make any sense. And どうしようもないんだもん。There's so many things that cannot be saved. 小説とか映画の物語みたいに、綺麗にまとまってるわけないよね。There's no way that it's structured like a story inside movies or books. だからそれって so that means あなたのおばあさんがこの世界を作ったのも、そのコンピューターをあなたが見つけたのも、その時私のスマホとつながったのも、今こうやって私が生きてるのも、全部。So all of this, the fact that your grandmother made this world, the fact that you have found this computer, and at the moment it's the fact that it's somehow connected to my phone, and the fact that I am alive now, is all 理由なんかない。There's no reason behind it. 意味なんかない。There's no meaning behind it all. ただのIt's just 偶然ってことでしょ It's just all coincidences, isn't it? Do you think so? でも、なんていうか、こんな偶然で人がこんな苦しむことあります？ Can it really be that people suffer so much because of just coincidences? I mean, 私別になんかスピリチュアルとかそういう系じゃないですけど、だからといって無神論者ってわけでもないんですけど、like I'm not like one of those like weird, interesting spiritual persons, or like I'm not one of those that are into, you know, like, but at the same time I'm not an atheist, but I don't know. Can it really be that it was just all coincidence? 本当にそんなことあるのかな？ Never really know. Yeah, you never really know. You maybe will know when you die, but that's basically it. なんていうか、なんかこんな言い方ね、どうかと思いますけど、ある意味死んだらわかるみたいなね。Shall we? 続きいきましょうか。Statistically speaking, it is possible, just very unlikely. It is possible. ねえ、Hey, 本当に大丈夫なの？ Are you sure it's going to be okay? 大丈夫だって、I'm okay. 平気平気、I'm feeling fine. そうはいかないけど、I mean, that's not exactly how I feel, but まあ大丈夫だよ。It's all okay. 立って歩くくらいなら、おっと。If she's just standing up and walking, oops. ちょっと、Hey. 全然大丈夫じゃないじゃん。You're not okay at all. まあまあ、大丈夫だよ。I mean, it's fine. 死にはしないって I'm not gonna die from it. 今すぐにはね、at least not now. まあ、I mean, 意識が戻ってよかった。I'm glad that you're back. 私より茜の方が医療については詳しいだろうし、I mean, you're probably a lot more knowledgeable in medical stuff than I am, so 本人も医師もちゃんと確認しておきたかった。So it's good that we were able to ask your opinions first. いつか、それって、いつか you mean? その足は切り落とした方がいい。I think it's better for you to amputate that leg that you have. その話なんだけど、about that? なんていうか、I don't know how to explain it, but 切り落とさない方向で行きたいんだけど、I kind of not want to do that. でも、あかねさんそのままじゃ、But あかねさん if you stay that way, you will... Yes. わかってるよ。I know. このままじゃ、多分いつか死んじゃうよね。I know that I will die sometime soon if I leave this like this, but 正直めっちゃ痛いし、honestly it really is painful and 時々気失っちゃいそうになるくらいきつい。It's hard to the point that I sometimes feel like I'm gonna faint. 一か八か切り落とした方が本当はいいんだと思う。I think it is better for us to just cut it off in whatever way it ends, but だったら、and then けど、but もうどうしようもない処分っていうか、I mean, it's not something that I feel like can be helped. And 使命感みたいなものでさ、and I feel a sense of I feel this sense of responsibility. sense of a mission. 私は、もう少しこの左足と付き合ってみたい。I kind of want to stay with my left leg for a little while longer. どういうこと？ What do you mean? 私自身が感染者と同じ体になったんだよ。I, myself, is turning into zombies like them. だったら、if that's the case, 感染者の体で何が起きてるのか調べるのにこれ以上の環境ってないと思わない？ Don't you think there's no better environment for me to study what is going on inside the bodies of those who were affected, those zombies? あかねさん、そんなこと言ってる場合じゃ there's no time to talk about things like that. ごめんね。Sorry, 夏野ちゃん。夏野ちゃんは私のこと大好きだから怒ってくれるだろうけど、I think you're gonna get mad at me because you love me so much. でも、but 切り落とす前に調べられることは調べておきたい。Before we cut it off, there's a lot of things I would love to research. 切り落とすのはその後で、After that, we can cut it off and... ちょっと、Hey! あかねさん大丈夫 ?Are you okay? ごめん、Sorry. やっぱちょっと無理しすぎたみたい。Maybe I was trying a little bit too hard. 向こうで休むね。Let me rest a little bit over there. あかねさん。まあ、あかねのことは少しそっとしておいてもいいかもしれない。It might be better for us to leave あかね as it is. 言ってた通り、すぐに命の危険があるわけじゃないし。It is true what she said. It doesn't mean that there's an immediate danger to her life. And さすがに本人がそうしたくないって言ってるのに、私たちだけで同行することもできない。And there's nothing we can do about it when the person who is going through it is saying that there's nothing they want to do about it now. 説得するにしても少し時間をかけよう。Let us use a little bit more time to try to talk her into it too. Yes. それに、and 私にはスマホの向こうのあなたから聞かなきゃならないことがある。And for me, there's something I have to ask you beyond my phone. 60年前の祖母はこのコンピューターを買って仮想世界を生み出した。60 years ago, my grandmother bought this computer and gave birth to this virtual world. 面白みに欠けたのか飽きてしまったのか、maybe it wasn't interesting enough for her, maybe she got bored. その後物置の中にずっと放置されていて、それが今もここで動いている。After that, this computer was left inside our storage and still to this day, that is still moving. ただの興味で、it was just her interest and 流行っていたからで、it was just a trend. それ以上の理由なんかなくて、there's not a single reason beside that. 祖母がこの仮想世界の中に誰かを探していたというのも、その人を祖母と合わせるためにこの世界で寂しさが生まれパンデミックが起こったというのも全部勝手な想像。It was all but an imagination that we had. That maybe my grandmother was looking for somebody inside this virtual world, or maybe the pandemic happened because that person that she was looking for started to feel that loneliness, and maybe that was the reason why this pandemic happened. It was all just but an imagination. 人は想像をする。Human beings, we think, we imagine. 空に浮かぶ雲が羊の姿に見えるように。Just like how the clouds in the sky sometimes looks like sheep. 風に揺れる柳が幽霊に見えるように as if those willow trees floating in the night wind sometimes looks like ghosts. Or 月の模様が餅をつくウサギに見えるように as if sometimes those shadows on the night sky moon looks like as if rabbits are pounding mochi. 人は本当は関係のない別々のものをつなぎ合わせて勝手な想像をする。Human beings imagine random things, connecting things that has no correspondences with each other, and just imagine. 勘違いをする。We misunderstand. きっとそれは人に多くの恩恵を与えただろう。And I'm pretty sure those misunderstandings has brought so many good things to humanity. 想像の力で人は多くの発見をしてきた。Because of the power of imagination, human beings has found so many things, discovered so many things. でも、but その想像が勝手な幻を見せることだってある。But sometimes those imaginations shows you some some illusions, some visions. 祖母は誰かに会いたがっていて、そのために仮想世界を作って、だから二つの世界がつながって。My grandmother wanted to see somebody, meet somebody, and because of that, she made the virtual world, and because of that, the two worlds connected, and そんな物語を勝手に想像していた。I have imagined a story like that. でも本当は物語なんかない。But in reality, there's no such thing as stories. 起こったことに意味なんかない。There's no reason behind to what has happened. この世界はただの興味で、一人の女性の気まぐれで作られていて。This world was created because of this one young woman, lady, being interested. そこにはそこで彼女たちが生きていることには、どんな理由もない。There's not a single reason to why they are living there in it. そんなのはおかしい。That cannot be it. おかしいよ。だってもしそうなら、because if that's the case, この世界はthis world, 私たちはどうして寂しさなんて持ってるんだ Then why do we feel so much loneliness in this world? どうしてこの世界でパンデミックが起きて、私や夏野が外の世界とつながったんだ Then why did a pandemic happen in this world, and why did Natsuno and I started connecting with the outside world? 多分だけど、maybe it can be that is all a coincidence. それも偶然なんだと思う。そんな偶然。これが偶然だって方がよほどできすぎてる。If this was also a coincidence, that is too well made of a coincidence. ただの偶然でこんなことが。Can things like this really happen just out of coincidences? そうでもないと思う。I don't know. だって、この偶然がなかったら、because if this coincidence didn't happen, 何も起こらなかったもん。Things wouldn't have happened either. Right? あの時、あなたがそのコンピューターを見つけたあの時、私と通話がつながらなかったら、when you found the computer, when you weren't able to connect to me, あなたはコンピューターなんて捨てちゃったでしょ ?You would have just thrown away that computer, right? あの時つながったから、it was only because we have connected that この世界が偶然外の世界とつながったから、it was a coincidence or coincidentally, this world connected to the outside world, and 私たちは出会って we met, and いろいろ勘違いしちゃったんだと思う。And then I think that led us to thinking too much, to overthinking. その最初の偶然が全部のきっかけ。It all started from that very first coincidence. それがなかったら、without that, この世界が外の世界とつながらなかったら、 if this world would not have connected with the outside world. 私たちは出会わなくて、we would have not met and 何も起きずに、何も始まらずに終わってたよ。Nothing would have happened, nothing would have started, and would have ended. そのたった一つの偶然で、just because of that one simple coincidence, and 私たちはこの世界が作られたことには何か理由があるとか、そういう勝手な物語を想像して、we all imagined and thought that there might be a reason to all of this, and we just imagined that there will be a story behind all of it. Oh man, sorry. 少し一人にしてほしい。I would like for you to leave me alone for a little bit. I mean, I can't blame her. いや、こんな現実はね、辛いですよ、絶対。It must be really hard for her to, guess like, swallow this. It's so much easier when there's reason behind things. いや、なんか何事も偶然よりちゃんと理由があった方が、なんかやっぱり気持ち的にもわかりやすいですもんね。なかなか。はい。ということで、I believe that would be it for today. 本日はこれにて以上かなと思います。明日、いつもと同じ時間に最後の配信をしようかと思います。I believe the next time I would stream this will be the last time that I would stream this game. And that will be tomorrow at 10 p.m. いつも通り明日のですね、10時から行おうと思います。So again, I believe I will start again tomorrow at 10 p.m. And I would love to see the ending of this story with you. Hopefully, it will end in a happy way that they would all be able to accept. なんか、彼ら全員が、なんて言うんでしょう。我々の思うハッピーエンドじゃなかったとしても、彼らが受け入れられるエンドは待ってるといいなと思っております。Yep, hopefully, we'll just have to wait and see. そうですね。まあ、願うことしかね、できないですけどね。Twist and turns all the way. Looks like it for sure. はい。Yeah, whole things will be better tomorrow was too depressing though. I agree. I wasn't really expecting things to be depressing. いや、なんかこう、ちょっとうつうつとした感じになると思ってなかったのでね。はい。Or do you think it will be an open end? It can be open end になる可能性もあるかな。はい。ということでね、本日は以上となります。I guess that will be it. I'll see you tomorrow and I don't know. I don't even want to say that I would like a like because I don't know, like, it's not really like a liking kind of a game. なんか高評価お願いしますとかもちょっと言いにくいエンドですね。I guess I'll just leave it to it, but I'll see you again tomorrow and we'll hope for the best. また、ね、明日お会いいたしましょう。で、明日どうにかなることを願いましょう。では、おやすみなさい。Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow. また明日お会いいたしましょう。それでは、また次回ごきげんよう。失礼します。